Manchester United dressing room don't they divided according to report from Metro Sport as they told the Manchester United dressing room don't they divided because some group of players they support the coach everything hard, while some other group believes that the coach everything hard, the way he tweets or tactical changes where they make for Manchester United say they're good enough, and also the way he treats some other players in Manchester United, especially two players of Manchester United will be Jordan Sancho, our winger, and also former captain Harry Maguire. They thought that the way the coach everything has treated these two players, they don't like him at all. Though some other group believe that the coach is doing just what he needs to do to make sure that he brings discipline into Manchester United team and nothing more than that. But some other group believe that the coach just treat the players anyhow, and also because of the way he did change players, they don't like him, and this one don't bring division in the dressing room of Manchester United. And now, according to Metro Sport, this one can be one of the reasons why Manchester United now know they do well, know they play well in Manchester United, and the result also don't they bad for the club, and the team have to do something about it. And also, most of the people now they thought that Manchester United they find another coach to replace the coach everything had, which they don't come out to deny. They allow you, they know they find another coach. Say Manchester United coach everything had still remain the best man for the job. Is still remain the coach of Manchester United. Former Manchester United player Nani, he don't come out to defend his countryman for Manchester United will be Bruno Fernandes, our captain, as it was. Bruno Fernandes is doing enough for Manchester United, but other teammates, his teammates for Manchester United, they follow up, they know they bring as much energy where Bruno they bring in Manchester United, and I make the club now they lack in performance, then they lack in result and everything that they struggle to succeed as team. Now exactly what they wrong with it team be that, and also it was a Manchester United players don't lose their fighting spirit, because it was during his own time as a player in Manchester United, they no get star players like Manchester United get now, and now so now they come out now they thought now just average players they get that time, but the fighting spirit is still there. He said even when Man U is losing 2-0 and just have like 10 to 15 minutes for that match to end, they still believe that they can still win that match or get a draw from the match, even though they are down 3-0. Now the kind of spirit where they get with that, and exactly waiting Manchester United team of now they lack. Then they lose focus anyhow. They know they perform up to standard, and the captain of the club, will be Bruno Fernandes, they do everything possible to bring more power and energy into the team, but his teammates they follow up at all for Manchester United. But he knows that Nani is a great player for Manchester United. Now exactly waiting the player of Manchester United lack now, because they have the quality, they are talented players more than their own time where they play for Manchester United. So this team have quality, they have talent, but they just have to bring back their fighting spirit. They have to be resilient. They have to bring back every energy and make sure that they start winning and performing for Manchester United, so that the result will change and become exactly what Manchester United deserve. Another former Manchester United player, Rafael da Silva, he don't come out now. They thought a former Manchester United player also where we call us Tevez, Argentina international IB, and also he joined Manchester United back in 2007 and played just for 2 years with Manchester United, winning 2 Premier League and 1 Champions League before he departed the 3rd year to Manchester City, our neighbor. And after that time, this our player come later after Carlos Tevez joined Manchester United, will be Rafael da Silva with his twins, will be Fabio. Both of them they are from Brazil, and Brazilian international they be, and he joined Manchester United later after Carlos Tevez joined Manchester United back in 2007. And now it don't come out the Thursday. This our former player will be Carlos Tevez. Say in they always pick on the young player. Say now waiting make and hit the player will be Carlos Tevez with us. Say though in the kind, but at the same time, for the fact that they always like to pick on young players, they they support the young players from Manchester United during his days when both of them be teammates from Manchester United. Say now waiting make and hit and with us. In there, sorry to say, but if it does, hate and say he hates the player Carlos Tevez. Carlos Tevez rightly coach in the currently in the coach, and they coach a club in his country will be Argentina, and also Manchester United former player da Silva will be right back for Manchester United that time. His twin brother will be Fabio, that left back. Both of them be both player and defenders. One they play for right, one they play for left. That is why sometimes you see both of them in one match in Manchester United. and they don't come out now they talk say he hate this our former player Carlos Tevez. Why? Because they pick on young players. They treat the young players well for Manchester United, and it was one of the most argument where both of them get now after Carlos Tevez don't leave Manchester United and join Manchester City. Then in 2010 debut, where before Old Trafford, now he confronted this player Carlos Tevez, and in fact he wanted to get him red-carded in that match because he just hate him. He don't want him in that match again because he they push him and he remember everything we don't do for him or other young players for Manchester United when both of them be teammates for Manchester United that time. And it was when that issue happened, he pushed the player with Carlos Tevez and he wait for Carlos Tevez to retaliate so that the referee will give a red card and the referee just try to separate them. And at the end of the day, book the two players yellow card. And the current coach of Sporting Lisbon will be club in Portuguese league. The coach will be Ruben. He don't come out this Thursday. He no get anything to do with Manchester United because the rumor where they thought Manchester United don't contact him for him to come and replace our coach everything hard. They thought they have two coaches where Manchester United board they look towards to use and replace everything hard. If they sack him as the coach of Manchester United, former Real Madrid coach will be Zinedine Zidane and this current coach of Sporting Lisbon will be Ruben. They thought if Manchester United board want to bring these two people, he want to bring one of them to come and replace our coach everything hard. And after the last match where Sporting Lisbon play, which they won 4-0, they asked the coach will be Ruben in press conference say waiting he get to talk about that rumor about the news where it was Manchester United want to sign him to be the next coach of Manchester United, which means they have to pay some release clause where in get for his contract in the club where be Sporting Lisbon where worth around £8.7 million. Say Manchester United will pay them a release clause and bring him to the club. Say waiting he get to talk about that one, and he thought he no one comment about it. Say he no they ready to talk about things like that again this season. And the press continue that question and the counter say last season things like that happen. Say most other clubs also thought say they won't sign him last season, and now Chelsea be one of the biggest clubs where won't sign him after they sacked their former coach and they want to bring him to replace the former coach where be Graham Potter for Chelsea last season. And he thought he no one start commenting about such things this season. He want to focus in the game when they play and also respect the contract we get with the club where we Sporting Lisbon say now waiting he won't do for now, but that though for next season he get plans already, but he talk about those plans right now, but he get plans next season. His contract with Sporting Lisbon will end in 2026. He get plans next season, but if he disclose that plans right now, but contact Manchester United and Manchester United no communicate with him say all that news now fake news now wrong news it is. Manchester United never contact or communicated with him, and maybe his manager they communicated with, but tell us that one. It was Manchester United no communicate with him, and he's not ready to discuss about such news this season. He want to focus in the match in the games where he get as coach of Sporting Lisbon.